Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
How are you?
I am doing great. How are you?
Good. So, what made you reach out to me? Was my viewers going in your chat and giving you shit or something?
I mean, yeah, that does happen as well, but occasionally I see your tweets like pop up on my timeline, and obviously like I watch them like
Okay.
because they're
I
there.
don't tweet. I don't tweet a lot, but I do reply to some people. Yeah, go on.
Well, it's more like the videos that I see
Okay.
more than anything.
Yeah.
But
So go ahead.
um
Let it rip. How do you feel?
well, first of all, you were telling people that I said that you groped me, and that's not even what I said.
Okay.
I
Okay.
said,
Can I pause you right there? Can I pause you right there?
okay.
Because I need to. I got to come back. You know how it is. I'm just gonna put up your DMs. So. Okay, cool. I'll read out a message which was a few weeks ago. I just read it today. I didn't know I had it outbox. Hey, could you please stop mentioning me in your rants? It's honestly getting exhausting. I had nothing to do with your ban and I never reported you. So I'd really appreciate if you stop suggesting that I was involved when I wasn't. I also want to be honest that I felt uncomfortable when you were
You're grinding.
grinding on me at RuneFest. And I'd appreciate
Groping
an
and grinding are
apology for that.
different.
Okay, okay, grind. Okay, I switch out groping for. Sorry, chat. She said grinding, not groping. Okay, again, I never reported you. I just wanted to let you know you were aware. Aside from that, I generally hope you're doing well. Wishing you the best. Right, let's sort it. Go ahead. So, real quick
Okay.
question: where and when did I grind on you? Go ahead. So, RuneFest, right?
Yeah, it's when we were on the dance floor. Like it was like
Who
me,
was?
you,
Yeah.
Ice,
Okay.
and Greek God.
Okay. Wait right there. Let me just. I'm gonna play this in the background while I'm just gonna find the clip because it's on here. Okay. I'm sure there's a clip. Could one of my viewers find the clip? Not this clip. This is not the clip. There's a clip on the internet. If anyone can find the clip, me and Ice Poseidon, EmilyIsPro at Twitch.
Okay, it's start off though. Like, can you
The chat will find it while it plays in the
I know, but
background while
like,
we
will
talk.
you?
Yeah, continue.
Can you like calm down a little bit? Because you sound a little like,
Well, this is how
you
I
know,
talk, EmilyIsPro. This is how I talk. This is how I talk.
you don't talk like that. I just listened to the voice message that you sent me.
Yeah, because I was in the car in the sunshine, off stream, really relaxed. Just got off a phone call with my mum. But continue. I'm not coming at you. This is how I talk.
Right. Um, the clip is essentially where it was like the three of us, right?
Yes.
And then you come up to me,
Yes.
and you like start grinding on me, and I had messaged
Yes. Okay.
you on Facebook as well. Also, don't share our Facebook DMs, but I messaged you on Facebook back like 6 years ago, whenever it was, I don't remember, telling you that it made me feel uncomfortable, right?
Okay.
And you just like ignored it back then. You didn't ignore it. You just basically like just kind of like told me to go. You didn't say go fuck yourself, but you essentially
So
that's like
how
summer.
long? How long ago was this, Emily? Sorry.
I don't remember. I guess it was 2017.
Okay, so we're going
Like
back 8
yeah.
years. Continue. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just saying like it made me feel uncomfortable. Anyway, back
Go on.
to the original um like my point is like I'm coming to you and I'm telling you that you made me feel uncomfortable during that
Okay. So
situation.
8 years ago, I made you feel uncomfortable. Okay. And I'm going to say, I'm really sorry that I did that.
Okay.
It was just for the stream. It wasn't meant to be seen as any sort of attack on you in any sexual way. It was just for the stream. It was bad. If I'm trying to find a clip, if I'm sorry it made you feel that way. And I don't know what else you want from me. I'm looking at
Yeah,
clips
I
of,
appreciate
I've got
the
the clip of me here. I'm looking at it right now. So yeah, continue.
um I want to see the clip.
Yeah,
What
so
do you want
it's
to
you.
watch it
You're
for?
wearing a blue hoodie and blue jeans, zipped up. That's you
Yeah.
there. That's me there with Greek God X. It's obviously very blurry because there wasn't no HD cameras back then that I knew about. Yeah, so yeah, continue. Well, I like you being here on the call. Um, if there is a clip of me grinding, hopefully my chat can find it. I would like to see it. And I mean, what else can I do except from say sorry to you personally? And if
Yeah,
I'm,
I mean,
and because
obviously I appreciate
I mean,
you
if you
acknowledging
feel
that.
that way, I will own it and say I'm sorry I made you feel humiliated or embarrassed or go ahead, rip it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I appreciate you apologizing for that for sure. Because I think, like, a lot of the times, especially in regards to me, people, like, just allow things to happen, you know what I mean? Like, and to do things and to say things. Like, because obviously I'm me, and obviously, like, I do appreciate you obviously apologizing for that instance, for example. But I wasn't like I said, like, I've never like, from the beginning, like, we've been friends, like well, we were
Yes,
friends
we war
for
friends.
even before even
Yes,
streaming even became a thing.
yes.
And
He
so
was.
obviously, I don't know, I think that obviously we were close for a while, and we were friends for a
Right.
while.
And you want to go back to being good? Is that where we're going with this? Because I'm totally
Oh,
cool with that.
I would like to talk about a lot of things, like,
Okay.
as like, what we originally like,
Sure.
the message. Um, I'm trying to think about what you said
Okay.
in your message.
While you're thinking, I'll say a few things. Um, After this phone call, there won't be any bad mouthing from my end. Hopefully, after this phone call, we'll crush it, and then I won't ever bring you up again in a rant. I won't bring you up on my streams in any sort of negative way. You've got my word. If we can sort of get this straight, if we both end on good terms.
Okay. Um, in terms of,
And by the
I
way,
think
I don't really care. Want to interject? I don't really care about this whole cancer thing. I don't care what you said. I'm not going to dig in that. I'm not going to sit here and take shots at you because someone's pinned a message. Why apologize for what you fake cancer? That's none of my business. This ain't the conversation. I'm not going to bring that up and use that against you. That's not me. Continue.
that Josh message is fucked. Okay, anyway,
He's a troll. He's just trolling. I
yeah,
don't know. I don't know. It does. My chat, by the way, I know everyone in this chat, and we're just a bunch of guys that just love banter and just love to, fuck
yeah,
around. But continue. So don't ever take my chat. I'll let you know
don't worry,
if. Good. Don't worry about
okay.
the chat. Focus on this conversation. Go ahead.
Um, one of the things that you had mentioned was obviously your ban, right?
Yeah, 5 years
Which I
today.
don't, yeah, which I don't really know the interest, like the intro. If I can't fucking talk, you know what I mean? I don't know like the ins and outs of why
Incidents.
you, yeah, of why you got banned exactly, right?
You and
Because
me both, Emily. You and me both. They're saying adult sexual exploitation. It could be to do with Celestia Vega. It could be a girl called Melissa. It's up in the air. We don't know. You know how Twitch are. They don't give you clear cut. There's
yeah,
no evidence.
I think like in general, like I mean, you're probably aware of it, but like I'm not really involved with the RuneScape community like as a
Okay.
whole. Like I'm not really close with anybody, and I've never really been
Right.
close with anybody
Right.
in a while, so I don't really know
Okay.
obviously the drama behind everything.
Right.
In regards to that, like from my understanding, right, like from back then, um, like from when you got banned, I remember at RuneFest that particular year.
I was very
This is just
awful.
what
I was
I
very awful at RuneFest, by the way. I'll take full accountability. I was awful.
Yeah, like I said, like I don't remember from what I've heard, right? Like
I'm
is
gonna cook you
that
something.
you
Yeah.
is that you had groped somebody's boobs. I don't know who, but like that's what I heard. I heard that
Right.
you groped somebody's boobs
Yeah.
at RuneFest
Okay.
that specific year.
Mhm.
And then I know that you got into like a fight with
With
somebody else.
with Skidlow, we've made amends since.
Yeah, and like
Right.
that's pretty much like all
Right.
I
Right.
heard from that. And like I said, like even the video of you crawling on the floor, like if you
Yes.
actually watch the video in itself, I didn't even know that it happened,
Right.
right? Like it wasn't even like I was talking to Fo like literally like right before that, and I didn't
Yeah.
even know that it had happened
Yeah.
until somebody like sent me the clip because like you can see in the clip like I'm walking away. I didn't even know that you had done that, or I
Yeah.
didn't even hear you do it.
Yeah.
Um, like I
Okay.
said, like I didn't even see it. So
Okay.
I
I'm going to just jump in here. So this thing here, Twitch came in. I don't know if you reported or whatnot, but Twitch stepped it right there. Twitch stepped in and put me on a 30-day ban for that. And they said I wasn't allowed to attend TwitchCon, even though I had my flights and my tickets booked for TwitchCon. So I got penalized for that like crazy. Oh yeah, you don't. Oh yeah, you're not even aware. Wow, it's crazy.
Yes, I'm saying I didn't even
Well,
know that it had happened.
that clip has been sent to me about 1,000,000 times. Going, here's a clip of you harassing someone. So it's crazy that I've spent 5 years of people using that against me, and you're sitting there going, I didn't even know that happened. So, but it's crazy how this internet works, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to mention something because I'll answer any of your questions. Me and Skidler made up last year. We drunk together on stream. We have banter all the time. You know, he's very left leaning. I'm very right leaning, but we get along, right? So that's that. The girl gripping boobs. There was you probably know her. I've just addressed this because you said I grabbed the girl's boobs. Um, there was a girl. She's in the RuneScape community. If the chat can find her name, I can't remember her name. She's got ginger hair. She's kind of a big girl, not fat, but kind of a bigger size. She has big boobs. We were snogging for hours in the Wetherspoons the night before. The next day, I got into the VIP room with Raj and all the boys, and then her friend was recording. So I walked up to her, I've had a few drinks, give her a kiss, and she sideswiped me. And then the girl was posting, going, "Look at Gro's score," going up to a stranger and trying to go for a kiss, and it was a setup. And then she came out because she loves the drama and she loved this was 5 years ago. And she said, "Oh, I didn't even know him. He just came up to me and groped me, and it was cooked." Like, so I got really stung there. Now, the reason why the RuneScape community hated me, because I was doing League. I left the RuneScape community, and you know what the RuneScape can be like. They're like family orientated, aren't they? If you
Mhm.
disown them and leave their community to play another game, they will gut you. They're ruthless. I mean, this is why Soda Poppin and all the WoW streamers quit RuneScape, and had so much backlash because the RuneScape community were mad. I had the exact same thing with League of Legends, hence why RuneFest was bad. I had a big everyone. If you want Grow Score side, it's a bad rep, so everyone had to turn against me. So I want to address that. One other note, because my fiance's pinned something. Emma wasn't the only one called out for jumping on the bandwagon, but she did contribute. If there's no denying that. Right. So thank you, Safi. That's my missus. You're getting really well with her. She's a lovely woman. And she's been with me for 4 years, plus she's my fiance. So everything she says, I've got to
Yeah,
take into
congrats.
account. She's great, honestly. So what she means now, you're saying you never reported me on Twitch. I believe you, and I get that. But when all this stuff came out 5 years ago, and there's a guy, I don't know if he ever contacted you. Maybe you can tell me, confirm if he did. He contacted every woman that I've ever been connected or involved in my stream. He is Mexican, and he's very smart, and he would manipulate all girls to report me and talk bad things about me. I don't know if he ever did that with you. And then even though you didn't report me, um, even though you didn't report me personally, you you know, saying, "Oh, I did feel harassed and he did grind on me," that added to the ban, right? So that's basically where I was going with this. But continue. You can talk now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had like I was obviously after I listened to your voice note earlier,
Yeah.
I looked back at my messages because I had received a message from somebody else, like another RuneScape streamer, basically saying um, that they were filing like a massive report against you. And then I said,
This is the
I
guy,
think
by
I
the way.
said,
Yeah. Continue.
yeah, I've never spoken to that man in my life.
Okay.
Let me get the exact
Well,
DM
this
because
is the Mexican boy that compiled the paste bin. Did you ever see a paste bin of Grow Score? He had that for years and would use it against me, and he used it as leverage to, you got to report Grossy. He's a woman harasser. He abuses women. He's a scammer. He's a pedo. He's a nonce. And he was, and all because Emma. Should I call you Emma or Emily? What do you prefer?
you can just call me Emily.
Emily, all because one day 7 years ago, I told him, "You are a nobody. You'll always have nothing, and you're a fucking dead YouTuber." The guy went on. He took that, and still to this day, he has the best RuneScape guides on RuneScape, and he is very successful now. And he took that, what I told him, and he went, "Fuck you, Grosko, I'll prove you wrong." And you probably might have seen his guides, but he has the best guides on RuneScape. Some have 800k views. As you can see, he has the best guides. And I give him credit where credit's due. So it's just
I mean, I've
crazy.
never really,
Watch guides.
I've never really seen his videos. I don't really watch RuneScape videos, to be
Okay.
honest.
Well, that's that. But yeah, continue. I've done a lot of talking.
Sorry, I'm just like, I have a lot of DMs with this person, so I'm just
It's
like
okay.
scrolling through them. Um, all I said was, the clip where he basically was humping my leg, claiming it was dancing. And then I'm like, and then he read my private Facebook messages on stream.
Right, so I can't remember. I haven't been on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook. I used it once today for the first time in years. So going back and saying you read out my Facebook messages on stream. Okay, so that
The
happened.
message was just
Right.
basically, I messaged you. I think this was like right before you got banned, because I think that you had gone onto stream, and this is like 2017. I said, "Hey, I saw what you said about me on stream, and I don't understand why you just don't apologize. You made me feel uncomfortable both last year when you were clearly grinding on my leg, and then this year when you were being inappropriate when you went to take a photo, which I don't remember what that was, so I don't really care. All I was saying, all you have to say is sorry and say you're making it seem like you did nothing wrong." And then I'm like, "P.S. reason I messaged you here was because I didn't want you any more drama." And then you read it on stream, so thanks for that. And then you're like, "Should have
So
said."
this was said what, 6 years ago, 7 years ago?
Yeah, whatever.
Right. So
Yeah,
people changing, that's a lot of time, right? So people change, and obviously
yeah.
I've already said to you, I'll say it again, I don't give a shit. I don't, obviously, if you're upset, I'm not going to invalidate you being upset. I upset you in 2017 when I grinded on you. Let's say I grind you. I'm waiting for the Twitch to kick. I think we got the clip right here. Thank you, Walking Xanax. I don't know what this is.
I don't think that's it.
That's not the clip. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so there's a clip out there, chat. I'm sure you guys can find it, of me and Ice Poseidon picking up Emily, and she's saying there's grinding. Emily, I'm sorry that it was stupid. The cameras are on. I was just doing it for the stream. It was been moving sexual. That's it. I'm not going to sit here and take shots. You going, I know I said it earlier on stream. I didn't know you was in my chat. I said she's not my type. I stand on that. Thank you, Nashty. My boy Nashty's got the clip. Thank you.
Yeah, and obviously, like, I
underneath.
don't really. Obviously, there's never been
that
anything. Obviously,
Yeah.
between us for sure. Like, I obviously same goes back to you. So, like, obviously, I'm not like obviously shit happens, and obviously things happen, and I do appreciate obviously the fact that you apologize for it. I think like, as a whole, I think like obviously like I've watched some of your videos and like how you say things about being banned and things like that, and I was friends with Celestia for a while.
Yes, go on.
And obviously with that situation, like obviously I think that I probably know like more than other people in that entire thing.
Right.
And so I think like obviously I think the issue that many people probably have with you is like obviously I can't remember every single one of your videos because I don't really watch every single one of your videos, right? But like I think like the main issue is that it feels almost like you do feel like unapologetic for things that happen, which is which you're saying that
what about today though? What about the two apologies I've done to you today on this stream?
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that that's not my feel. I'm not saying that as my feelings, right? I'm saying it as how other people feel.
It is Wednesday,
right?
my
like,
dudes.
The way that other people respond to the things that you say. Like, I personally do agree. I think that the fact that you've been banned for 5 years is crazy. Right. Like,
after all the stuff that goes on the internet nowadays, I look like a bloody saint, right?
Yeah, and like obviously, like I've seen because like I said, we were friends like even before you started streaming, before I even started streaming, and obviously like I've seen like all of your Snapchats, I've seen all of your video, not all of them, but I've seen a lot of the controversy between all of these different things and the comments that you've made. And you most definitely aren't like the most I don't know how to like phrase it, but you most definitely aren't like the most person that they want to put up front to advertise like type of content, like for sure, like 100%. And I completely agree with like some of the stuff because obviously I can understand like why people. I feel like I'm just like rambling. Like, do you understand like what I'm trying to say? Like, do you know what I'm meaning?
Absolutely. I completely. You're saying that years ago I didn't come across as apologetic, and that you were hurt, and you did feel the groping it did upset you. I've since apologized, and I've also said that you won't hear any bad mouthing from me again after this conversation's going pretty decent. I think we both want peace. You're going to get it. And regarding the Celestia thing, I just want to address this because a lot of people are saying, some idiots on Twitter say, "Oh, she was 17, you fucked her. We never had sex." She turned 18. I flew out to New York. It never happened. I flew home. Didn't have sex, nothing. But she went on Ice Poseidon's stream, and I got banned on Twitch for calling Cripper a pedophile. Again, we're going back 9 years, 10 years now, 2016. She went on Ice Poseidon's stream, and she made fun of me. I retaliated by compiling her Instagram photos together on a hard drive. I never had any nudes. I asked my missus, ask any girl. I've never asked nudes of anyone. I don't find nudes sexy. I actually like it when women wear like thongs and clothing. It's more.
But they're suggestive photos,
right. That's more because it sells it more for me, right? So I did send a USB stick to her mum saying, and I wrote a note saying, "Dear." I can't remember her name, but there's a screenshot of it on the internet. You could easily find it. And I said, here's a USB stick. Your daughter, Celestia, she needs to be put in her place because her mum was a strict Christian. And then I made a Snapchat a second later saying, sent her mum nudes, the lot, lad. She's going to get into a lot of trouble. Now, that was 10 years ago. I lied about the nudes for clout because I was all over Drama Alert, and it was giving me more viewers because Drama used to sell and there was no punishment for it. And still to this day, they're like, "Oh, that's revenge porn. We got you there." So I addressed her mum personally, bragged about it because I wanted her to get in trouble because her mum was a strict Christian, didn't know what her daughter was up to because her mum didn't let her wear makeup. Her mum wouldn't let her wear any skin out, nothing. She wouldn't let her have any skin on show. She wouldn't let her wear makeup. It was that's why she became a porn star, right? For that short amount of time and shaved her head, right? Because she resented her mum and wanted to be what she was allowed to be. And so and then people in 2021, I got very popular in 2021, we blew up, and then people start mentioning Celestia. It's how, oh my God, cancel this guy. Remember what he did to you? Yeah, and she made a clip on Twitter of her crying, saying, "I just want this to stop." Twitch saw that clip, heard my side. There was some revenge porn, and then they canned me for that, and that's what we're canned on: revenge porn. And if I can log into Twitch right now, it's the exact same thing: revenge porn.
Well, it is
Adult sexual
technically
exploitation.
revenge porn. Like the
Well,
technical.
it's going down that line, sending someone's mum's her Instagram account, all her pictures on there, half in bikinis and whatnot. Yeah, people might say that's revenge porn. Me, I was just a concerned ex, whatever fling that I was like, I'm gonna get you back. It was 10 years ago. I was
I mean,
young.
obviously,
I
in the
was
moment,
stupid.
obviously, it was a mistake for sure. But
Oh
like,
yeah,
it
no
is
doubt.
technically, like, it is technically by law. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like, it
but
is.
I will say this: revenge porn wasn't a law until late 2016. You can research that. Revenge porn wasn't a law until late 2016, and this happened in mid 2016. You can look back,
Yeah, I
check the
mean,
dates.
I'm
But
not saying that I'm
I
going to
mean,
report you to
obviously
the
back
police.
then,
Like,
Emily, streaming wasn't a big thing. Revenge porn wasn't a thing. I did it. I was young. I was 23. I was stupid. I was angry. I did that. I wanted to get in trouble by her mum. She made me angry. I did that. I'm sitting here right now saying, I did that. I made a mistake. I'm sorry for it. I can't take it back. What do you want me to do?
yeah, see, like that's. I mean, that's good that you're
Uh,
acknowledging it, though.
well,
For sure.
I've been acknowledging it for 10 years. Legit. Sorry, my queen's jumped in here. Legit. What's the point of the rest of this conversation? You've apologized to her, so what now? Not a chance in 7 hells you'll be friends again after this. Okay, thank you, Safi. Well, yeah, but Emily, you've got my word, and you won't be hearing any bad from me. I've apologized. I'm sorry you felt that way, and I've grown up a lot in the past 10 years. I'm sorry that you felt that way. None of my boys in this chat are going to harass you. If they might jump in today and stream and jump in to whoop it up, don't bite back. My viewers like to get a reaction, then clip it, send me, and then I bite back. You know how streaming works. But you've got my word. I am
Yeah.
sorry, and I won't badmouth you in any rant video ever again. And if Emily Pro is brought up, like I spoke to Emily and we've made amends, and I've apologized to her personally. How's that?
Yeah, yeah, I do appreciate it. So thank you for
Awesome.
taking the
Lovely.
time to.
Awesome.
So I do appreciate it. So
Real quick one, just to end the conversation. How's the RuneScape grind? What are you doing in RuneScape? What are you doing? 'Cause
honestly, I
I always
haven't
see you
really
killing
been playing
Vorkath.
much RuneScape.
I always see you
Dude, I
killing
haven't killed.
Vorkath. You're always killing Vorkath. And you know I want a Visage, right? My biggest goal is to get a Dragon Visage. I've been killing so many Iron Dragons. I don't want to talk about it. How many Visages have you had from Vorkath?
I literally I haven't done Vorkath in forever.
So
I'm not
what
even gonna
grind?
lie.
What grind are you doing right now?
I've been doing TOA, but like other than that, I don't really play much RuneScape.
You should join my clan. It'd be great. All right.
I have a clan already.
Okay. I was playing with you anyway. Emily, thank you. I'll keep you on Discord. If you need to message me on Discord. Thank you so much for your time.
Yep. Yeah, thank you. So have a
Cheers.
nice time. I'll see you. Bye.
Bye. Let me see my queen. Let me just call my queen up and just skip because obviously Safi, hi. I'm making a coffee, but if you want to say something, I'm listening. Go ahead. I am listening. Go.
What do you want me to say?
Well, I mean, was that a good little segment? Do you think? I mean, we cleared it up. I mean,
Yeah, I think you did really well.
Yep. Yeah, go on, babe. I'm AFK.
I don't know what more I should say.
That's it.
Yeah, but there is no denying that she did jump on the bandwagon at the time, and I think maybe she should apologise for that.
No, I don't need it. I don't need it.
But
need I don't need it. I see. I'm not
these
that
are how
type of guy.
some people are. They just want a one-sided apology, even though she faked cancel once. You can only fake cancel once, right? You can only fake it once.
Okay, but there's no need for that. I'm not gonna. I don't need it. I don't need. Okay.
Yeah, but that only happened like 8 years ago or something. Something that she brought up again in your DMs today. 8 years later or whatever. Like, oh no,
yeah, but I'm not that guy. To a lot of people would be that guy.
Yeah, I know you're not that guy, but I'm that guy. So.
Right. So you've got a dick, do you? Okay. All right.
Well, no, I mean, like, I think it goes both ways.
I know what you're saying.
I
get it. I get it.
Like, you can't just say, you did this XYZ thing to me, even though she did XYZ thing too. But hey, what can we do? 8 years ago, right? We can move on. It's fine.
Well, it's addressed now. It's sorted
once.
now. All I know is that I don't have any problems with her, and we've sorted it out. All right. Well, thanks, Safi, for your input. Cheers.
Yeah, no, you do know that I fight tooth and nail for you, right? I don't really care about anyone else. I just care about facts. And there was no clip. But, I can't deny how she felt. So she did. I think it's good of her to come to you and say you did make me feel uncomfortable.
And that's good.
And to be fair, I can only imagine from what I've gone by. You 8 years ago is very different to how you are now.
Right.
You're very forgiving now.
Right, I still have drama. 10 years ago, mate. You mean you
Of
could have
course,
been a thing?
the world was so different then. Twitch was so different then. You know, that's
Right.
how people get their clicks and whatnot. Like, I
Right.
totally get it.
Right.
You've all grown up. You've all moved on.
Right.
But I think it goes both ways, doesn't it? That's just how I see it.
Love you, Safi.
Yeah, I love you too. Yahoo!